Hey guys, tonight before I go to sleep, I've been reminiscing about my old music teacher. I went to Morwell TAFE in Gippsland, Australia, in Victoria, and I had a late great teacher named Paddy O'Donoghue, and I might be getting his last name wrong because I just knew him as Paddy. It might have been Paddy O'Donovan or Paddy. I think it was Paddy O'Dowd. That sounds right. I think it was Paddy O'Dowd, and he was Irish. Mind you, I know no music theory to this day. I don't know where C is on a piano. Um, I don't know much about shapes and I don't know much about chords or anything. Um, but my teacher, there were two teachers that I really loved. One of them was Clint. He was an amazing teacher. He's the guy that inspired me to tune my guitar properly. My ability to tune a guitar by ear is amazing these days, and it's all thanks to him because he taught me like the kind of key secrets, like always tune down before you go up to meet that note where it's meant to be. And Clint was amazing. But because Paddy's no longer with us, I was reminiscing about Paddy O'Dowd and how amazing he was as a teacher and how inspiring he was as a music teacher. And kind of how, I didn't I loved him. I showed a lot of respect to him in some ways, but I didn't take it seriously. I didn't take TAFE or what you'd call like music education very seriously. And like Clint and Paddy were always telling me like you got you've got it in you. You can do this, and I was never able to. It was like mathematics to me. It was just too much for my autistic brain to handle. Um, Paddy was an amazing music teacher, and I think his main instrument was, if I remember correctly, flute, but he had a lot of experience with piano and I think trumpet. I'm having a hard time remembering the specifics. Um, but there was a funny memory that I had with Paddy O'Dowd. I hope I'm getting his name right. There's a funny moment I had with Paddy O'Dowd where we were having class one day, and my best friend at the time, Jackson, me and Jackson North, he was a great guy. We were sitting at our pianos at our computers. They had computers all around the outside of the room, like against the wall, and then a piano on each one at the bottom of the computer. And he's teaching us about how to improvise. And he goes, just sing something. And then Jackson goes, I don't know what to sing. And then Paddy's like, just sing something, man. You can do it. Anything. It can be like da 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 da. And then find it on the piano. And Jackson's playing dun 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 dun. And Paddy goes, just sing something, Jackson. Pardon me. I always say pardon me. Um, and Jackson goes, go die, you stupid hooker. And Paddy goes, perfect. And like it was just so free flow the way he treated his students. Like you can say whatever you want, just make it musical. And go die, you stupid hooker became the hook of this melody that Paddy was instructing us to improvise. I don't think without these amazing teachers, I'd be where I am today with my ability to improvise. And I learned a lot of all three of the teachers. And there was substitute teachers that would come in and they were good too. They were really good. And we'd have band practice pretty much every session. We'd sit at our pianos and we'd learn the music. I'd bring my guitar in, someone would bring their drumsticks, someone would bring their microphone or whatever, and we'd just have band practice for hours, and then we'd practice songs, and then we'd go and perform them across the street at the local bar, like a lounge kind of thing. The freedom is amazing that was in this space, and I neglected it. I kind of Yeah, it's one of my regrets is I didn't take it seriously. There was so much fruit there. There's so many great people to work with, and yeah, I picked the wrong ones too. Um, but yeah, oh my bad. Um, the thing about um Paddy is he never judged us for being too eccentric or too musically retarded, for lack of a better word. He just enjoyed teaching and showing us the respect that he'd want to receive from us. He was an amazing, phenomenal person, and not many days go by where I don't think about him often. He was a great guy. And if you knew Paddy O'Dowd, and I hope I'm getting his name right, I'm going to look it up after this just to make sure I'm getting it right. Um, if you knew him, you knew how special he was to us. Rest in peace, Paddy O'Dowd. Best music teacher I ever had. I just wanted to share that story about him with the "Go die, you stupid hooker" line. I thought it was so funny. I'll see you later, guys.